Hello and welcome. My name is Tanya, and you are here for the Families for Freedom very short masterclass. This is really just to the point and breaking down the key pillars of really what it takes to build a profitable business online. So, welcome. I'm just going to dive really straight into this so that I can get to the point. And this is what we're really going to be covering today. So, really finding the ultimate offer, discover the top affiliate offer that prioritizes both your health and your wealth through leveraged income. So, without the hassle of having to recreate your own products, your own services, really finding the ultimate offer supports you in just leveraging something that's already done for you. And then we get to attract leads to this offer. So, there's we want to build a business, we want to create income, but we don't want to be like on our phones all the time, on our computers all the time. And we don't really want to be hassling friends and family. So, really utilizing your social media, which I'm sure you're already doing. You're here, we've had a conversation, you're really showing up online, you're impacting, you're supporting. So, you really want to attract people to you, and we really teach you how to do this. And then you're eliminating the need to like pester friends and family, which is always a win in my book. And then learn how to automate that offer. So we've partnered with something, we are attracting people to us, and then we really get to automate this and have systems in place that really support us to build a business so that we can, focus in other areas like our family, like going outside, like homeschooling, like all the things that are of value to us. So we really get to have systems in place supporting us and our business to grow. And then how to leverage mentorship and community, because this is a really key pillar when it comes to building a business. We do not have to do this alone. We get to have incredible people around us, people that have walked the path before us of building a very successful business online, and that have already poured millions of dollars into their own self personal development. So really being around this community and people so that they can support us to grow as well. So this is a little bit of an income and earnings disclaimer. Nothing is guaranteed. As I'm sure you're aware, like in life and business, it's really up to us, and nothing's guaranteed. We can always see beautiful, things that people are creating, and it's not to say that, it's a definite for us. But, we do partner with the number one paying affiliate company. So yeah, but just so you know, any earnings and income statements, nothing is guaranteed. So if you haven't read the book, The 4 Hour Work Week, I really highly recommend that you, dive into that, because it just really opens up a different perspective of, most people find the income stream that they need and then they try to fit their life into that. Whereas this is really reversing that of like really getting super clear on the lifestyle that we want, and then finding an income stream to really support us to create that lifestyle. So the key to a successful life: get clear on your dream life first, then an income stream to support that dream life. He also talks about the new rich. And this is really about, we generally have been programmed to work for 50 plus years or so and then wait to retirement. Like that's the golden ages. That's when we really get to, live life then. But he really speaks about, because we've found an income stream that supports the lifestyle that we want, that we get to have like mini retirements within that. Like we put our time and energy into working hard or working focused, and then we get to have the reward of that mini retirement, and then really utilizing the best years of our life and not, putting them off until we're 70, 80, when we really can't, like we're really worn out, burnt out, and then we really probably do just want to do nothing. So why are you here? You've obviously, seen a post of mine, or we've had a conversation. So what's got you curious? Why are you here? What is it that you want to create? And now I really just want to take a little bit of a cap on like where it is you are in your life right now. So really looking at these different topics of health, wealth, time, family, mindset, community, contribution, and celebration, and really just take some time to rate them from 1 to 10. 1 being they're really bad, 10 being they're incredible and you wouldn't change anything. And just, get honest with yourself in this moment, and just see like where in your life do these areas get to improve. Whether that's your health, maybe, you've been so busy pouring all your time into other people or the community, or your job or whatever it is that you're doing, that your health really isn't, where you want it to be. Or maybe you don't have the time that you want to spend with your family. Maybe you don't see your family enough. Maybe your mindset needs a bit of a clean up and support. Or maybe you really want to give back to like community. You want to give back in contribution, but you just don't have the funds to do so. And we kind of really need to be filling up our own cup first before we can really do that. So just take some time to really just evaluate these areas, and there's no right or wrong. It's just really supporting us to understand, where we are at right now, and then where we get to go. So where would you love to be in the next 12 months? And what really needs to change right now in order for this to happen? And like I said, we really need to understand where we are right now, and where we are right now is perfect. And it's like using the navigation system. We have to put in where we are, and then the destination of where we want to go. But if we haven't put in where we are, then the navigation system doesn't really know like what's going on. It can't really tell us like the path forward. So like the exercise before is really going to support you to get clear on the areas that you would really love to transform in your life, and then getting into as much detail as possible, like what would you deeply truly desire for yourself in the next 12 months, and who do we get to become in order to really create this change. So creating a life of choice. This is my little family. I'm missing one, and I have 4 children altogether. I obviously, not obviously, but I homeschool, and I have a background as a naturopath. And yeah, so that's like a little bit about me. But really, health is a major value of mine, and having a healthy family, like strong, connected, supported, and really that strong family unit is a very strong value of mine. So when it really comes to creating, the true freedom business is really having all these 4 key pillars, and you got to think of them like wheels on a car. So you got 4 wheels, and you need all 4 wheels to really get to us to the destination that we want to go. So it is health, it is wealth, it is the time, and it is also the location flexibility. So to really be supported to prioritize your health and wellness and that of your family and your home environment, like we're having a business model that really supports that is really key. And then also having something that's going to secure your financial future now and for generations to come. We're not just here to if we're going to be putting our time and energy into something, it might as well be towards something that's going to support us to leave generational income. And then we get to leverage our time. So to create more time in our life so that we have more choices and flexibility to follow our own passions and joys, because, that's the joy of creating something online, is that it's supporting us to create the wealth so that we can go out and, pour that into passion projects, pour that back into the community, pour that into contribution, pour that into our own family, and then being able to do this from anywhere in the world, as long as we've got Wi-Fi, is truly amazing, so that we can go travel with our family, we can explore, we can have all of these beautiful things, and just knowing that the business model is really supporting us to have all 4 of these key pillars. So, in order to get your time and money back, you must be willing to invest both your time and money to do so. Because if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And, this can really be for your mindset or your daily habits or your health. Like, if you're not happy with, where we're at currently, it's because we're choosing it. Like, if we're choosing poor, healthy habits, like of what we're putting in our body, or maybe we're like constantly, thinking like the negative thoughts, and we're not doing anything to change it, then we are definitely choosing it. And the same can happen with our life. We can get stuck in, this is happening to me, where we can really flip that and be like, okay, this is happening for me, and I get to be the creator of my life. I get to be the one that determines what's going to happen. And it's a matter of just making that decision that you are going to change, that you are going to, put the time and energy into something to make your life how you really desire it. So a little bit about me. Yeah, so like I said, my name is Tanya. I have 4 children. I have a background as a naturopath, and we homeschool. And, it really, I think the last few years has really shown me what I really deeply desire. Like through the years of COVID, There was a period where we were like going to the beach, but it was like there was chaos around us. Like you weren't allowed to stand still, like all the things. I'm sure you're aware, but there was just a moment on the beach where I really just had my whole family there, and there was like a sense of freedom, even though it was very weird. But I was just like, this is what I want. I just want to be able to come down to the beach during the day with my whole family, and know that I have a business that is like ticking around, like ticking in the background for me. I have systems in place to support me, and I know that I can just be earning income from anywhere in the world. As much as that might sound really weird, I was just like, this is what I want. It was more to do with the connection of my family, having us together, and having like the world is at my oyster, and knowing that I could create anything that I really wanted, and knowing that I had an incredible business model that was going to support me to do that. And when I first jumped into this business, it was very different. I was very different to where I am now. And I had my third baby. I was about to return back to work from maternity leave. And, even before I had my third baby, they wanted me to give a return to work date. And it just sounded so silly of like, I haven't even had this baby. How can I give you a return to work date? I don't want to give you a return to work date. I just want to have the freedom to just have my baby and enjoy her, and not have to think about the pressures of returning back to work. And so I ended up going back to work. Obviously, we definitely needed that. I wanted to support my husband. I wanted to, we were just financially in a completely different situation. And I've also wanted something of my own. I wanted to be, I'm like naturally creative. I, like creating things. I like, speaking my truth. And in this space has really allowed me to rediscover who I am, not just a mum. I'm like a woman, and rediscovering my passions and re-empowering myself and putting boundaries in place, and just really, owning who I am and having a space to really be creative and express that. And I really just got to build a brand from around who I was. I didn't have to build a brand around a product. I didn't have to go and do parties and all of these things. I just got to be me, show up online, learn a new skill set, and get paid to be who I am. So that's what I really love about this space. And now moving forward, like we homeschool. My husband does work away for work. So now I'm really focused on how I know I've got the solution to really bring my husband home, so that we can go like travel wherever we want. We can have the like choices and flexibility in my life. Like within my DNA, it's like freedom and like having like boundless opportunities. So I don't like being constricted. I don't like being limited to like, he's got to go to work to earn the income, and like that's what we're capped at. I don't want to be capped. I want to be boundless. I want to have freedom and have limitless choices. So that's what I'm really passionate about creating for myself, and then really supporting other families out there who are homeschooling, that are living life differently, that are going a little bit against the curve, that want to create something magical and very different for their families. So having the ultimate offer. Why is this really important? It's because it gets to be leveraged. It gets to be something that people want, need, and love already. It's something that supports people, the planet, and it supports us to profit. When more amazing people with good hearts have more money in their pockets, is when we really do get to support to change this world. And it gets to be high ticket versus low ticket. There's so many things out there that potentially are low ticket, meaning 20, 50, $100 in commission. Or we get to be in the high ticket where we're putting in the same time and energy, but we're getting a higher reward. So it's like real estate. My husband's been in real estate, and if he had the $500,000 home or the $1 million home, he would put in the same time, energy, devotion, support for that person selling their home. But obviously, the $1 million home is going to give him a higher return for his efforts. So this is why we're really choosing high ticket, because it's supporting us to get a higher return on investment. And it's something that's already established. We don't have to go out and make something brand new, as much as we can if we want to. We absolutely can. because we have our own, passions, desires, things that we want to create. But imagine just having something that is already established and already done for us, that already aligns with who we are as a person. It aligns with our values, it aligns with our vision and mission. And it's something that's in the $1 trillion health and wellness industry. Like, if you're here, you probably value your health. Your health is your wealth. And when we get to really tap into this industry that is forever growing and evolving, especially now, people are so much more aware of how important their health really is. And it is something that is paying us over 50% in commissions. A lot of things out there potentially are like 10, 25, really depending what you're affiliating with. But this can do 50 up to 70% in commissions, which is absolutely amazing. So leveraged income versus linear income. So what's the difference? So about 90% of people, they're already in the trading time for money, where earnings stop when we stop working. Like, my sister's just taken 6 months off maternity leave. She has her own business, and now she's in a little bit of a freak out because she's like, oh my God, my business isn't bringing as much money as it was. Clearly she's been taking 6 months off, drawing money out of her out of her business. But now she's seeing that, like, when she stops working, her business stops performing as much as, like, as good as it was, because she's the person bringing in new clients and things like that. So to earn more, you generally have to do more. You have to either increase your rate, or you have to put in more time and energy to earn more money. So it's limiting your income to your available time, because we've all got the same amount of time in a day, and we can only charge so much for our time and energy. So really, being in that linear income is quite capped. Whereas over in leveraged income, it allows us to earn beyond our own efforts by leveraging systems and other people's time. So it scales without us actually needing to be there. It scales without needing more of our hours, and meaning that we can keep earning even when we're not actively working. So this is like long term, and it definitely can be, depending on what you want to put into this business. But this is the idea of, like, we're putting our time and energy into something, and it's going to support us to create leveraged income where it's earning for us while we're away on holiday, or we're at a retreat, or we're taking time out, because there's some beautiful examples within this business where people are taking time out because shit happens in our life where we need to just have that downtime, have that grounding. But knowing that you have a business in the background that has the systems to support us, and knowing that it can still be building while we're off doing what we need to do. So with one, when it stops, like when you stop working, the money stops coming in. And with the other, when you stop, the money actually doesn't stop. So are you earning leveraged or linear income? And if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, then you're going to be working till you die. And I really feel that this is, more for people that are working in a 9 to 5 potentially. I know my dad has even said to me, he's like, I'm going to be working till I die. Like, I can't retire. The money that he will get off government benefits and things like that just probably won't support him and the lifestyle that he wants to be living. So he has trialed and errored so many things of, like, trying to earn income online. A lot of them, being at scams, and but he's just consistently been trying and trying and trying, and he hasn't yet quite cracked the code. And he does. Your family members generally don't want to hear what you've got, or the solutions, but I know that he has been an entrepreneur his whole life. He's always had his own businesses, and he's always trial and errored things, but still he's working in a job for someone else now, and he just knows that he'll just be working until he dies, it's very sad. And that's what we're here to change. This is, the new era of business, and how we get to show up and what we get to create for our families. So really creating your own offer first, affiliating with one. Potentially you're already affiliating with something. Potentially you're already building or creating content online. You're sharing what you love. You're sharing, yourself, and you're building that know, like, and trust, which is incredible, because this is what the online space really gets to be about. But yeah, this is your own offer, which is generally high investment required, usually upwards of multiple six figures, that continuous pouring of money. In many other businesses, you're likely to have to do and wear all the hats. It takes a lot of time to work out a product and to see if it works and converts and all the research that needs to go into it. Most businesses wait 3 to 5 years to make a profit, and often working alone unless able to really invest in high mentorship costs. Whereas affiliating with one, it's a low upfront investment, access to tools and resources to support you to building your business, and you get to partner with a product that people already want and need. And you can profit after 3 to 5 sales with the potential to generate leveraged income. And it's the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals, people that are in the same boat as you, that are wanting to create something completely different for themselves. So how do we attract leads to our offer? Or how do you attract leads to your offer? So really having this, um, social media is an incredible space. I know I was just using it for, unconsciously. I was just scrolling, didn't really have any intention of, using it in a way that was positive or beneficial. So attracting your leads were like really using social media strategies to really support you into communicating with your audience and really, like I said, building that know, like, and trust. And you're optimizing your socials with content that speaks to your audience that want your offer. Then you're learning from top social media experts in the industry. We teach you both organic and paid advertising strategies, so you can even up the automation within your business with paid advertising. And there's no prior experience or prior social media audience that is required. You can literally start a brand new social media page, 0 followers, and really just utilize our education and support and social media strategies to start building from fresh and still have people, getting results because they're just following a proven done for you system. So how do you make sales? So you promote you're using social media. Like, you're here because you've been on social media. I've promoted something on my social media and you've been curious and you're like, okay, tell me more about this. And now you're watching a masterclass where you're learning a little bit more about what's involved in this offer. And then from there, you book a call and you see if it's a right fit for you. You can see, ask questions, get your questions answered, get more details, understand it a bit more, how it's really going to best serve you and serve, what you're here to create. And then once you really feel that this is an alignment for you, then you get started too, and by partnering with the offer as well. So it's like really educating, you're automating, and you're duplicating. You have an offer, you promote it, your people are watching more information, they have a call to learn more and have their questions answered, and really go through a beautiful process to do that. And then when they're choosing, they're getting started. So really there is many people out there right now that need a solution. And the most like Googled questions at the moment is, how do I create extra income and how do I improve my health and well-being? So people out there have real pains and problems at the moment. Like, we know what's happening out there. And then they also have dreams and goals and how they would rather be living right now. I know, like, there's a lot of people out there that, just speak to the pains, but we also want to be speaking to what people actually really desire. Like, what are their dreams? What are their goals? What is it? How is it that they really want to be feeling? And then from there, like, we really connect them with the solution that we have, because people are looking for solutions. And then from there, when they buy and become a customer, you get a commission. So people are knowing what they want. They know what they don't want. They know what they do want. We have a solution, and they choose that this solution is for them, and they choose to buy that offer. Then we get a commission. So automating, how do we automate it all? How do we bring it all together? So we have, systems working for us, and we can use AI to generate engaging content and run ads, like support us to write content for ads, and give us more time to reach without constant effort. And it's not about just letting AI take over and do everything for us. It is really just supporting us to understand who we are talking to, understanding like how we can better communicate with them and like get our thoughts and feelings out and better make that content, and also just inspire us. Like, I use AI more so just for inspiration. It's like, oh, that's a good idea, and then I make it my own, because we still want to be humans. We still want to have that human connection, and we still have our own downloads and own creations, but AI really just gets to support us to like bring that to life a little bit more clearer. and yeah, support us to, make bulk of what maybe potentially we're thinking in our own minds. So, done for you funnels, automation through high converting funnels that qualify leads for you, ensuring your business is always moving forward. So, imagine having, yeah, done for you funnels that you're not having to create, you're not having to think about, you're not having to learn how to create, have it all done for you. And then sales calls done for you as well. So, you're not having to, take the time out of your day. I've got 4 children. I really have a very small patch where I am able to jump on a phone call and have a sales call with someone. So to know that I have a sales team working for me and that frees up my time, it supports my business to move forward and grow. And knowing that I don't have to be on all the time, I get to be with my family. That's why I really started with this, because I wanted to be with my family more. So, what if there was a way that we can show you how to earn over 50% in commissions, partnering with an offer that people already want and need? Like, would that be pretty good? Would, if I was to be able to show you some more information about how you can start earning 50% in commissions, with something that people already want and need, would that be of interest to you? So we have found the ultimate offer. We teach you how to leverage social media to attract buyers, and we have systems to help you to automate that offer. So this is really where your journey to success really starts, because we, like I said, we have one of the highest paying affiliate offers out there. People want it, need it, absolutely. Like, it's there to support us, the planet, and support us to profit as well. So here's a look at what the next steps are. I just don't really look at this slide. But what I want you to do is to reach back out for me, and I'd love to jump on a call with you just so that we can just have a little bit of a connection, see if what I've said so far really resonates with you, and then I can really show you like what it is that we partner with, what the offer is, and then also if you're like, I just want to like really have a conversation, I really want to understand like what this all is even further, then I really do invite you to book a call with our beautiful sales team. But I'm more than happy to jump on a call as well. But like to get into our academy, go through our discovery process, which really supports you to get clear on how this opportunity can really work best for you. You do learn more about the opportunity, and you get to have a sales call with one of our professionals that are here to support you and to see how this can best work for you as well. So then from there, if this all feels aligned, you feel that yes, this is something you want to partner with, this is something that you want to add to your portfolio, or this is just, feels like a fully aligned decision for you. And then you can get started, and then you can start really tapping into and unlock true health and wealth through leveraged income. So I really look forward to connecting with you. Definitely reach back out to me, and I'll be more than happy to share, another video with more information about what it is that we actually do partner with. And yeah, and let's jump on a call so that I can just say hello, see what most stood out for you within this webinar. Very short, I know. It's just really teaching you like how to like the importance of an offer, the importance of automation, the importance of just having systems and things like that working for you, and knowing that it's all here in one place so that you can just tap into that, and start having this working for you as well. Anyway, I look forward to chatting with you. Have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you soon.